We teach our clients how to express their truth, even the most difficult, without arguing. But there will be conflict.
No.
There will be conflict. It's necessary. If there's never any conflict, then somebody don't care.
Hey, first we gonna start off like this. Fuck life. Welcome back to First Generation Wealth Builders. Get your mic together over there, Erica. And welcome back.
The shenanigans.
Welcome back, y'all. Not First Generation Wealth Builders. That got me saying the wrong thing. Romance and Real Estate. We're back. Romance and Real Estate. Y'all hearing them. But let's talk about the announcements. Make sure to subscribe, like, and everything else, man. This dude, they wildin'. So I'm gonna bring y'all up to par bring y'all up to what we got going on.
Yes.
My girlfriend just came, and then the ladies met her in person. And then, they took a break. We were eating and doing some different things. After she left, before she left, she was letting me know that, hey, we have the nanny. Like, would you like the nanny to stay an extra hour? She's, you gonna go out. I got to get them a hotel, and she's gonna go out, and I'm going out. So yes, get us an extra hour. But as I responded, I had a text message at the same time, and I responded to the text message, and I did not look up to acknowledge her as I was responding. So Shanoria brought that to my attention, which was very fair, and I acknowledge it. And, I'll do better. Won't let it happen again. And then we got into just miscellaneous conversations.
I like it.
That this needs to be talked about.
I just want to say, if you truly never do that again, man, we need to get you an award.
I'm talking about legit.
That might be a big ask for you.
It wouldn't do nothing but to look up. And
what'd you say?
I wouldn't have promised.
I don't that value proposition.
He said I wouldn't have promised.
Just say you'll try to do better.
Yeah.
I would try to do better.
I think that's why.
Okay, cool.
I think that's why.
So we got into miscellaneous conversations.
Yeah, but I want to stay right there with the phone, though.
Okay, like talk about it.
Because I really think we can bring value today.
Okay.
Because I understand you got a lot that you're doing in real estate and you're making moves, making money, and really a great example for many people that look to you for guidance, those that you know and those that you don't know.
Appreciate it.
And this whole legacy that you're building, dynasty that you're creating, we want to protect that from all angles, right?
Okay.
So we want you and Shaniqua to be an utter and total success.
Appreciate it.
And so what I find is that, especially with the gentleman, that to Mike's point in one of our earlier episodes, focused on building the business and making sure we're financially secure and focused on the very important concepts that are needed to satisfy the role of providing and protecting.
Right.
Sometimes we allow that to be more important than pausing and being present for the people in our lives. And we treat the people closest to us the worst.
Yeah.
We're much more polite and more present for a stranger or for someone we just met.
Absolutely.
Like somebody came in here and I said, let me introduce you. You're going to stand up. You're going to shake their hand, all of that. But we get comfortable with the people closest to us. Not only do we not stand up and shake their hand, we don't even give them our full attention. We don't even look up.
That's fair. And that's part of what occurred that that we're talking about.
But just because it just happened to you, you're no different. That is common.
Yes.
And people, and just like we were about to move on from it, I really feel like we're not giving enough credence to the impact of that over time.
Yeah.
Fair.
Over time.
Over time.
And it could go, I love to say it goes both ways, because it could be the woman that's constantly looking down or constantly attending to the kids or doing something else and not giving the man the attention, right?
Right.
And over time, that lack of attention can lead to a thirst and a search to get it from somewhere else.
Yes.
Gotcha.
So people will say, how does this circle back to real estate? How does this circle back to wealth building? Because when our homes keep breaking in half, we're losing the economies of scale. When you have to operate 2 households, you need 2 washing machines. You need 2 dishwashers. You need 2 refrigerators. When we were able to keep it together, we only needed 1 and we had more cash flow for more investment.
Yes.
So it's important that if we truly love each other, look out for each other, when we notice things like that and we have rapport to say, hey, yo, I don't think you noticed what just happened, but I would hate for that crack to really
deeper
and really destroy the foundation. Just like before we started recording, you were like, hey, if you want to ask that question, I recommend, and I receive it, right? That wasn't necessarily about relationships, but it's about having rapport with someone whom you respect and who can, as you say, pull your card on the topic, and you know it's not an attack, it's always in love. I think we need more of that.
Yep.
And in relationship, I mean, you know, we cool, we chill, but inside of your relationship, that may sound completely different. We were like, Eric, you was sitting over here doing this, and we just kind of like talking to you.
So
in your relationship.
So she has before, though. Sorry to interrupt.
She said what?
I need to put that down real quick.
So
holla at me.
Another example though of that.
I'm so rude. Excuse me. One quick point. I'm itching. Watch this. She told you that, but you didn't say, I'm never going to do that again.
I'll work on it.
No, then.
Yes.
When she told you.
Right.
Did you say, I'm never going to do that again?
No, I didn't say that then. Hey, man, y'all can bring it off my back.
I wasn't going to say, I was going to try to let him clean it. I was going to try to let him clean it up.
I'm okay.
No.
I'm okay. No, I'm okay.
I want you to be okay.
I'm okay. No. I'm okay. Acknowledge what you're saying. Like, I don't be tripping on it. I'm just saying that I am admitting it so that you know that I've made the mistake. Like, you know what I mean? But I was referring to what you said about doing it at home or whatever.
Yeah.
It might not sound the same, but that's where I was telling you, like, it has happened.
When she said something about your phone, whatever the comment was about your phone, and then you did it again just now, and then we said something, and then you said on camera, I'm not going to do it no more. But then when she said it, you didn't say, or you didn't back up, I'm not going to do that no more. So what that looks like is I'm here with you every day, and I'd say something to you, and it's like, oh, cool, my bad. Somebody else say something to you about the very same thing that I said to you.
You affirm it differently.
And then you just not going to do it no more.
Right.
Like, you are assertive in that thing. I'm not going to do it no more in life. Jesus is my witness. I will never do it.
See, she's going too far. Mike said, don't say that no more. Like, don't listen to her.
But listen, I promise you, it sounds that bad.
No, I agree.
It's like, so I got to sit with you, sit here with you every day.
Yes.
And this is the response that you give to those that come in to visit with you?
And I know this goes both ways, because I'm going to be transparent, because my husband is probably burning on us. I get that all the time. My husband be like, oh, so you go to CAU and they say something and then you're going to do it. But I told you that 6 months ago and you didn't do it. And so we have to be careful. And so I might be so sensitive to it because I'm being on alert myself, making sure that I'm implementing at home and giving value to what my spouse, what that person closest to me, the first time, or at least the second, right? Because we're all working and work in progress, but making sure that we give value and credence to what is being told to us in the comforts of a home that may not be delivered in the most eloquent way or, the coachy way, but it still matters. Because if you keep, I'm saying you and me, if we keep appearing to give more value to what other people tell us than we do to the people closest to us, then eventually the people closest to us might arrive at the conclusion that we don't value them as much.
And then now they're not going to be the people that are closest to us anymore.
Yeah, I was going to ask, why do you think we do it? Because you said you do it as well. Why do you think we do that? Because I literally just got in trouble for that. Like,
everybody in trouble.
I did a
Hey, that's the podcast thing.
Everybody in trouble.
I did an interview, and then Sierra like a couple weeks ago was like, "Hey, your teeth look really good on the interview." I was like, "Thank you," and I just said thank you. And then a couple of days went by, and this older white lady, I was talking to her in Sam's Club. She was like, "You have some beautiful teeth." I was like, "Thank you." I came home and I was like, "This old white lady was hitting on me, talking about my teeth look good," and then she was like, "Well, you came home and told me that, but when I told you your teeth look good, all you said was thank you." I was like, "Oh, yeah." So why do you think we do? Is it because we're comfortable? Why is it?
I think we begin to take the people closest to us for granted.
It's easy. And the only reason why it's easy is because there's a schedule. When I wake up, you're there, and you see me like this all the time. When I get my haircut, I come home, and if if you say something every single time I get my hair cut, I hear that once a week.
Right.
But then I go to work or I go out and somebody's like, oh man, that's who cuts your hair? You like, oh, well,
Yeah. All of a sudden.
All of a sudden, because one, it is someone new and the person that you spend your days with, it's
routine.
It's routine. Thank you.
And I'm going to take it on a biological level because I did get a question as a certified neurotransformational coach. Okay. Just in case anybody got any questions about that. Biologically, we are wired to look for exceptions, especially men heavy on the
Biologically, we're set to look for exceptions.
Look for exceptions. So if your partner is telling you something consistently, that's the routine, as Erica mentioned. But the moment you go to work and someone does something out of the ordinary, such as compliment you on something, that's now an exception. And then we respond more to that exception than we did to the routine activity. You're wired. That's just like, if I try to come up with another example quickly, you may speak immediately on something you don't like, but you don't necessarily compliment what you do. So if the person in your life cooks every day and it's good, it's like, oh, okay, she cooked. All of a sudden, oh, damn, this is salty. What happened? You're going to speak to the exception much more often than you will speak to the norm.
So let me complete the transaction that you didn't see. So, because like, as you did that, as we talked about my phone, I try to think about every other situation, right?
Yeah.
So she comes in, like she works with me. She works here now.
That's you.
So like, you know what I'm saying? So like, she comes in and I'm just introducing y'all, whatever. I knew I was waiting for a couple text messages, but I'm just like, still up to what baby at?
Yes.
And so I didn't get up to acknowledge, like you said. A stranger came, I would at least dap up.
Right.
Whatever. So then I tried to work on that part of not being normal because she cooks all the time. She's a great cook. So I just try to let her know, like, baby, it's fire, whatever. And then, man, come on, man. and then we went outside. I was like, oh, you look pretty today. But I still have my holes in my situation. Because I didn't get up, you know what I'm saying? But it holds. Yeah. Like fall through. Like
HOLE.
Yes.
Yes.
But and so I do think you guys probably looked at it like, damn, he wasn't a gentleman in the sense of how he greeted her. But it's the comfort. I think
the comfort.
This is our workplace too,
right?
But not that doesn't make it okay,
right.
But it's that's kind of like how But I get it. So
again, I don't think I would. I'm not in the business of just being up and telling lies. So I'm not going to pretend that this is something that I don't have to be intentional about.
Yeah,
I think it's a journey. I think we'll all be continuing to work because we all have certain areas where we're weaker or things we don't notice, right? Until it's an exception. And so it's just one of those things where we have to be intentional.
Yeah.
And I know this isn't something that, some of the fellas, they talk about ahead of time. But when you get to know yourself well, when we say we help women know and love themselves before they love someone else, right? This is an example because I remember Mike saying, what does that look like? If I know I'm easy and quick to get distracted by my phone, I have to be intentional about making sure there's going to be at least some period every day where I'm phone free. I have to be intentional about the first 30 minutes I wake up, I'm phone free. I'm not going to roll over and get the phone. I'm going to roll over and get my husband. Right? You see what I'm saying? That's a habit and a practice I need to put in place to protect me from me.
Yeah.
Because I know me. And the me that I know that I'm continuing to work on is likely to offend the people closest to me if I don't take action.
Yes.
But the goal is never perfection.
Right.
I want to be clear about this because when we aim for perfection, then we're aiming for something that's impossible. And that leads to people not even trying.
Being satisfied.
Exactly. And that just leads to negative thoughts and then behavior that is not serving you. So instead of focusing on perfection or even saying, I'm never going to do it again, I'm going to try to do that less.
Practice doesn't make perfect. Practice makes better.
There it is.
Practice
Yes.
And in saying or in knowing that that's not something that you want to continue doing, if there's no strategy set in place, it's like I could say I want to make my first meal. I could say that I want to that I want to get married and have children. I can say that, I want to be in a very committed, but if there's zero strategy behind it, then I'm guaranteeing that I'm never going to reach that goal. Yeah. Meaning if you know that your phone is a something,
it don't never stop.
So before you guys work together, right? 9 times out of 10, she probably leaves here before you, or you guys kind of maybe migrate in the same.
Yeah.
So then your phone has been here all day with you, airplane mode, 30 minutes when we walk in the house, because I'm going to give us the opportunity to decompress from the day. But that is such a strategy for you, because even if somebody wanted to bother you, they can't.
Yes. And when she said, when you don't put the strategy in place, all I can hear is faith without works is dead. Like, you got to actually put something behind that.
You talking about manifesting again?
No, we ain't talking about that. We ain't talking about that.
Absolutely not.
We're not talking about that.
Right. But we're just saying you could think the best, you could believe the best. And if you believe it so much, then where's the action? Right? Where's the action? Now let's keep tracking to where we was initially going to go. So we're talking about, in one way or another, affirmation. We're just talking about visual affirmation. What we're saying, give the attention to the person, affirm their presence, and then engage with them. That's no different. A pet peeve of mine, and I'm petty for it. I'll say it. If someone emails me or texts me and don't say hi, they just go right into what they want.
I've done that to you before.
Do you have such and such? And what do I say? Hi, Eric. How are you today? And then I answer the question. But I'm going to get a greet in there. I'm like, that's rude. You don't know what's going on over here.
You must do it all the time.
I do not. We greet each other.
Okay.
It is a language. Yeah. Okay.
It's gonna always be hey, love.
Your laugh was too.
No, it was funny because I was there when you did. I was like, this just gonna hit me and ask me something. Like, and the thing is, like, and I can pick on you because it was you. I mean, you have been one of the people, but like, we didn't talk at all today. Nothing. You got that title, sir? Hi. Like
I had the VA on the line. I said, I'm gonna get title right now. And after I sent it, she replied back. I said, "Oh, she ain't like that."
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know why we wired that way, but we speak multiple times a day.
Yeah.
And through messages, it's always, "Hey boo, hey gorgeous, hey love, hey sunshine." Do you got the?
No. That's cordial. That's
cordial.
respectful.
But we don't want to be cordial with our people. Ooh, I got to tell on myself, because if my husband watched this, I'm going to get in trouble. I was finna go somewhere else, but I got to tell him this. So if you're watching TV, right? Not a game, but let's say you watching, I don't know.
Then why can't we do the game?
No, because that's too much. I know better than do that.
Right.
So you just watching something else. I don't know, maybe you're watching Romance and Real Estate or something, right? But you've been watching TV. You already watched the game. You already watched the other stuff. Maybe you watched Power. I don't know. And now you watching something else. And then Shanika want to talk to you. So she come up and she's like, "Hey, babe, da-da-da-da-da-da."
Oh,
is that a problem?
So you feel, because I've had enough TV time, that it's okay for you to interrupt now?
Absolutely.
I mean, how many shows?
Absolutely.
See, hold on, man. Mike.
Because we've been apart all day. But you've been together with that TV all day.
Like, how did TV get more time?
Like, and then let's say hypothetically, you tell me, if I say, "Hey, I need a question because I want to use a real question. Hey, what do you think is the best Mexican restaurant in town?" I'm gonna tell you right after this go up.
So we don't have that situation happen often because we both like the games.
I ain't saying that.
Or something. But we both be into it, right? But if it's just me doing that, she'll literally be like, "Oh, you don't care about that." And then interrupt. But
that's more important.
But if it's the game, she'd be like, "I need you to listen to me. Are you gonna listen?"
No, it's the game. Leave the game alone. We know better than that.
So,
I don't. Something else though. When you said, she said,
I just pause it because I'm not a TV watcher though.
Well, I'm gonna just let you know right now. My attitude be on lean. So
just say ugly.
I said on lean because it could look a little flicked. It's like, I don't really know how to call.
Girl,
so
you know he's talking about something else though, right?
No, he's not. He's not.
Get back to your point.
You're talking to
when he's talking, when he's interested and he wants to watch, let him tell it. He ain't watched the whole game since he been with me yet. The lies, the lies, the lies. Okay. But if I know that we haven't spoken all day,
Right.
and I know, like, if I call him like, babe, what you doing? And I'm like, I want to check on you, want to see how your day is going. I want you to see how my day is going. I want to connect with you. I want to hear you breathing. I mean, I want to make sure your heart rate is, pumping. And it's like crickets. And I'm like, what are you doing? I mean, I'm just at the game. Oh, Eric. Okay, so you know what? I'm just go ahead and let you. I'm gonna let you watch the game, and I'm gonna excuse myself. Let me tell you why. I'm not getting ready to compete with the TV. Okay,
You're not competing.
Yes,
He said you got low vibration.
Listen.
You got low
Listen.
vibration.
Yeah, very.
I'm not gonna compete again. How can you focus? Especially, I'm very triggered.
Yeah.
I'm very triggered. It grinds my gears when I'm talking to you and I'm talking about whole paragraphs. He like,
Say?
what you just say?
Yeah.
I said, which part?
I've done that.
Which part?
Like last week, maybe a couple days ago.
All right, break it down.
And so she'd just be like, you really ain't this? I'd be like, well, I heard this part, but like, can you say it again?
No.
And so she'd be like, I'm just, no, that. And then I just follow her. And I'd just be like, did I just grab on her booty? I'd be like, well, I'm just trying to understand what you're saying. I'm just trying to understand. Because it's done now. So like, now you got my full attention. But it's not, but it's,
Wait,
it's
did you
just,
hear that? It's done now.
No,
Now you got
don't try to coach me on this. Because what she did was rude anyway. I was here first. And so she didn't greet me. She interrupted me like my text did you.
Exactly.
So it's parallel. Because if she greeted me and I didn't respond, she would know that I missed it.
It's parallel.
It's parallel.
I'm done.
It's like you greet me without without commercial time.
But that's hypocritical.
No, it's not.
And I want to say, I can't talk on this, y'all. I can't.
It is
I can't.
parallel to what?
So you want to interrupt my life with no greeting?
No,
but it's wrong for somebody to interrupt your.
No, but you can't. I did it one time, and you came back. And you came back was like good for the. I was like, damn. I was like, I know, my bad. I came back and said that was rude.
You did, and I said it was.
And so like I called myself, and so
100.
So again, had you not responded, I would have been like, oh, that's probably why.
Yeah.
And I'm
Cry would have cleaned that up. Yeah.
So like she got to clean it up and do that.
All right. So
wait till the commercials off and be like, babe, what's up?
Okay. So wait till the commercials off.
On. I'm sorry. I said on.
Or say, excuse me.
Oh, babe, real quick.
Yeah.
So she'll do that, and I'll give her real quick.
Yeah, real quick.
I'm not even,
You have to preface real quick.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna have a. Man, there's been times where it be like the game. I'd be like, hold on. She talking, I'd be like, just hold on. It just be the game.
It's just the game.
To the beat where she just understood it. And we knew, like, y'all OGs to it.
Yeah.
But like, it came down. She's just like, hey, game come on 10:30, so I need you to do this stuff.
Yeah.
This, that.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, oh, bro, she liked me because she really understood it, and I like that.
Yes.
And it's gonna get done just because she let me do me.
Okay. So
I'm not being ignored.
I want to ask you a question, sir.
She really
I want to ask you a question, sir. If game comes on at a certain time, but then before that certain time, you don't have the opportunity because you working, you may have came in a little late because you were trying to close the deal, finish some stuff up, get some stuff finished, and then right when you got home, the game was coming on in 18 minutes.
It ain't that deep. I'm saying what's up. It's all about the second half for me.
Again.
You walk in at halftime.
Like, we just gonna finish up at halftime. Like, it's about the second half. Like, first half, I might just be like, I'm still short.
No,
but I'm listening.
No, listen to what I'm saying,
She's
sir.
saying you walk in at halftime.
I'm saying it's an inconvenience for you to acknowledge, to talk to spend time with, to love on because the game is on and that's the game that you want to see. What do you do, Eric?
So I literally pause the TV. I go to watch it back. And I make up on the hat. I make up on a commercial.
Yeah.
If she really be like, because we got a baby though.
Yeah.
So the little baby, like little baby, we need what is she? Baby crying. I gotta do what I gotta do, or we gotta get that together as a team.
Right.
So right now, I don't think I'm a butt head about that because of the baby.
But the bro code is
Because of the baby. Wait a minute.
Wait, I missed it too. Like,
Because of the baby.
You were supposed to just stop this.
I mean,
No, sir.
hey, hold on.
You was.
okay.
He said it. He said it.
Oh no.
If there were no babies.
So now you're gonna be a butthead.
No,
We gonna work through that.
We're gonna set this up. You've been out all day working. Y'all have not seen each other. You were out in the field and she was here, whatever. You get home at halftime. So you didn't see the first half of the game. You about to watch the second half. You sit on the couch, your foot is up, the dog is here.
I'm gonna go acknowledge her first.
Okay, that's cute.
Yeah,
Great.
I'm gonna be like, how your day
get
is?
the foot up.
I'm ask how your day was.
No, you trying to set
No, that's what I do, though.
Something happens 15 minutes into the third quarter.
Okay.
She like, hey babe, da-da-da-da-da-da.
I mean, what's wrong? I just keep going. What's wrong?
I need you to come do something.
Do I gotta do it right now? I'm keeping it at 100.
But I got a question. But I got a question. She knows that you like the game, right?
But
No.
She still did what she did. We playing her role.
No, I'm saying I'm talking about for your mindset, sir.
Okay.
You know that she knows
That you
like the game.
Okay.
So if she came to ask you
At this very
moment, no. Why would it be what's wrong? Because she know that you like the game. Whatever she's bringing to you at this moment is because it's necessary that she gets your attention for this thing.
Mm-hmm.
So why the questions when you already know that she gives you your space?
So prior to you trying to corner me, I didn't feel like there was a lot of questions. I was just like, what's wrong? And like, 'cause something's wrong. Because I'm acknowledging that you already know that. Like you said, she knows that I like the.
And then she said, I need you real quick. And you said, do I have to do it right now? Nigga, we're recording. We're recording right now.
And so, all right. Nah.
This game has a lot of power.
Like, hold on. Not every game does. It's very select games. All right, so let's cross over though. In my house though, so like how she just said, like she needs you or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
She knows that I like the game. She's interrupted, and then to you, it seems like a lot of questions. I just need to know if it can get done right now or not. If she says no, I need you to do it right now, I'm going to get up and do it. But if she just be like, like with a little attitude, meaning like, yes, it can be done later, but I want you to do it now.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to be a butthole. Go ahead and say it. Go ahead and say it.
I'm going to get it done as soon as I get done.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
I don't believe that you're going to say it that nicely. I just don't.
I
don't feel it in my spirit.
That's exactly. Can I tell you this? I'm going to communicate that and she's going to be like, cool. Like, but if she be like, I need you, then I'm going to just go. I ain't going to say nothing.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? But if she just be like, if she give me that, all right.
Yeah.
It's the attitude, but it's that, like that you said, you touched your button. Yeah, I mean, I touched her button doing that.
Yeah. And you said you're not really a TV watcher, so
I'm not. So we don't have that all that.
You want to see.
Like if I'm, so I watch sports. So I love sports. It got to be Steph Curry, LeBron. It got to be that game,
right?
If it's just a game, I ain't really bugging,
right?
Like it's just if we pay for a Saturday night fight, then we watching, right?
Watching the fight. Or if it's the finals, like
I'm not moving for the finals. Unless the baby hurt.
I'm not moving.
Baby hurt.
I don't appreciate it. I just don't appreciate that.
Understand.
The baby hurt. What if I'm hurt? What you talking about? The baby.
Like you hurt talking, I give her a kiss on forehead.
Terrible. Though.
It does.
If the babies.
I'm not understanding how you skipping over the person that slid the baby out.
It's bad.
And so we're going to swing back around to communication.
Yes.
Right? From the very beginning, everything's been talking about it. We really want to make sure that we're affirming the people in our lives, both verbally with the language that we use and with our nonverbal actions, our eye contact, things of that nature, because we want to secure the relationship and not crack the foundation in our home, because that's going to impact the back. We could go on for days. None of us are perfect, right? But some of us definitely have more room for growth.
I want to know what triggers him. Can you name me the top two things that you do that triggers him?
That triggers him?
Yeah.
When I say never mind, that's one of his biggest pet peeves because
Oh, Mike.
I'm sorry, Mike.
Finish your second one.
It's never mind, and what's my other thing? No, what's his other thing? The biggest thing for him. Oh, okay. When we are having a discussion and we're talking about me, and then I'll be like, "But you do that too." He's like, "But we're not talking about me right now.
Ooh.
We're talking about you." And then I'll be like, "You're right. That's not what we're talking about at this moment." And I have learned, even in us saying this out loud, like to our clients, he is at a better position to see me better than I see me because he's right there.
Mm-hmm.
Always right there.
Mm-hmm.
So when he's like, "Well, Erica, this," I'm like, "But ain't that the pot? We're not worried about the kettle right now. Right now, we're worried about the pot, and we can talk about the kettle in about when we're ready. But right now, we're addressing this, and after we address this, we can feel free to address that."
Yeah.
And I found myself like offended, like, "How dare you tell me this? Because I don't think that I do that." And then he's like, "Well, Erica, what you think is not always the truth." And that's what I had to realize about myself. Like, we think more highly of ourselves than we ought as people. So it's like, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't dare do that. No, I'm not that. But given the right situation, given the right space, you will. You will.
Hey, Mike, how does never mind hit you?
The same.
It irks him.
Like, what? If I ask one too many questions about something that you're asking me to do or you want me to do, and then you just like, never mind, I will just ask for clarification and make sure it gets done right. You don't have to say never mind because you asked me to do it for a reason. So don't say never mind.
See, no, my never mind is you're not paying attention.
He's not him. Like you was about to, you trigger right now.
No. I would get why that never mind is frustrating.
Okay.
If I'm having a conversation with you and it doesn't seem like your attention is on what I'm saying, and I think in my mind, I need to stop talking because I'm going to have to repeat this because he's not paying attention.
Gotcha.
I'm like, you know what? Never mind. Because either I'm going to talk to you about it later or I'm not.
A different word.
I definitely could. I don't know why I don't.
Okay, I'm just curious. I'm trying to help you now.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. We're just family here. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
You know. All right.
Yeah.
I get told never mind here and there. I'm not bothered by it though. It's like we don't really. I'm gonna be honest. I don't have a situation. We don't really tussle too much. But like this, we have our disagreements, but she just tells me to shut up. I just like, she's 90% of the time, right? I'm full of shit sometimes. So I just be like, okay, I got you.
Yeah. Well, so with that,
He said, let me add to
there
that.
will be some tussles, and I'm not saying you have to be cussing.
No,
arguing,
definitely.
But because sometimes people will have this notion that we don't even argue, so we're good. We have a great relationship. We never argue. And I'm telling you, you don't have to argue. We teach our clients how to express their truth, even the most difficult, without arguing. But there will be conflict.
No.
There will be conflict. It's necessary. If there's never any conflict, then somebody don't care.
Oh.
Clear.
So I don't.
I'm sorry.
Let's talk about conflict though. I think that when she's bothered by something, she just says it, and she gives me the space to, after she's done or whatever, to say if I have anything to say. If she rides, be lying. You know what I mean? But if like I'll be like, well, this is how I was doing, looking at it, and and there's a back and forth. I think that her temperament allows me to she's not fiery like as I am. So I can't give that energy back.
Yeah.
And if I do, I'd be like, damn.
Thank you for knowing that.
Nah, but I just be like, damn, like, you know what I mean? So I literally, she watching this shit at this point.
Yeah.
So if I didn't popped off, well, I mean, why would you do that? And being Eric, I may come back and be like, hey, I really meant what I said, but I don't think my delivery is fucked up, so my bad. You know what I mean?
Pay-per-view.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So
That's something.
because that doesn't mean that I don't mean what like yes I didn't like that or this was not okay.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't have to come at you like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it ain't sideways, but I was just animated.
Right.
They don't call for that because our energy ain't like that.
Right.
And again, I really celebrate you knowing that. And if anyone else needs help with this type of stuff,
They need to contact you.
listen, okay? 'Cause listen, we could really, if you were triggered, if somebody said something, you was like, oh, that's me too, but you don't know what to do. That's when you need to slide over, skate over, saunter through getandstaymarried.com. So
And don't be like, never mind. Nah, bro, we talking to you.
we talking.
So I don't appreciate like the shots in the end though, like the jabs. That's
Have you thought of a new word?
First of all, have you?
You're not prioritizing this. I'm concerned. I'm concerned. I'm concerned. Hey,
That's why
y'all.
we can't tell you nothing.
Hey, y'all, make sure to tell a friend, man. But before we go, I gotta give them this tip.
Yes, please.
Oh,
Mm.
oh, big mistake that people make
Yeah.
when starting to invest.
Mm-hmm.
They think that they should start out of state because it's cheaper, or they want to invest in the cheaper house because it looks like less of a risk. So yes, you could buy the house for $20,000, but your repairs may be $110,000
Right.
because you got to rebuild it.
Right.
So when it looks cheaper, that could be something that you could run into. You know. Secondly, your exit strategy is going to be a lot harder with a home that costs $20,000. Meaning that if you invest into it and you do fix it for the 110 and it only is worth 130 when you're done,
Yes.
you might not be in the best neighborhood. Therefore, you may be stuck with an asset that you may want to flip that is only rentable. So when investing out of state and or trying to buy the cheapest property, I would suggest you making sure that the numbers make sense and that you could at least get out of the deal at least two different ways. What ways are those? To wholesale the home, to flip the home, to buy a whole, maybe a lease option. Give yourself at least two options to get out of the home because you don't want to hold on to bad assets.
My Lord. The doors of the church are open.
Yes, God.
All right. We good?
We are.
That was a
perfect.
whole word.
That was a whole.
All right, now we're gonna get out of here, man. Till next week, man. Tap in, Romance and Real Estate. Again, subscribe, like, comment, holla at us, man. You know what I'm saying? This discussion was it wasn't planned there, right? It was just really like just conversation of something that actually just happened. So learn from me, man. You know what I'm saying? Acknowledge your babe. You know what I mean? Don't say never mind. You know what I mean? Shanoria is married, so I'm gonna respect that one a little bit. Not that I don't respect you, but I just knew you was a little bit toxic. So, you know what I mean? So we good. Y'all know it. We know it. Peace.